Hey guys, welcome back to RehABS. This is level 4. In level 3, we started to do a little bit more dynamic movement. So we were on all fours and we lifted legs. On our back, we were moving legs in a couple different planes. So they would fall in and out and we lifted them up and down. Today we're doing a little bit more isometric stuff. So we're going to be holding things and focusing more on our ability to hold. Now in this, if you get to a point where you can't hold it for the duration that I'm asking you to, that's totally fine. Please, please, please take breaks and rejoin us as you can. Now before you go on to level 5, the goal will be that you can actually hold these for the duration which I'm asking, which is 30 seconds. Now that doesn't mean that you can just hold it and power through and cheat and compensate. That's not what I want. I want you to be able to breathe through this. I want you to feel like you're able to do this without compensating and using other muscles. And I want it to feel like it's really doable, that it's not a huge challenge before you move on. So again, you start to lose your contraction, totally fine, take a break and rejoin when you're ready. We're going to start on all fours. Now, you've seen this before. I want you to spread your fingers really wide, press your finger pads down into the mat and think about suction cupping your palms up and away from the mat. Now, I'm going to have you tuck your toes and pull your belly in without rounding your back, right? So you've got a nice neutral spine. Exhale, pull belly in, and let's lift and hold. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. And down. Let your belly go. Let's do that again. Exhale. And down. Let the belly hang. Do it again. Exhale, lift. And down. Let the belly go. Great work. If you're feeling this in your wrist, remember to press your fingers down. Get out of the wrist. And down. Well, we've got 5 more. Remember, if you need breaks, take them. The goal will be that you'll be able to do 10 of these in a row before you move on to the next level. Down. Let the belly go. Exhale. Really use your breath to get in to that abdomen. You shouldn't be feeling this in your back. Exhale, lift. One last time right here, and then we break. And down. Beautiful work. Get off of your wrists for a moment. We are going to be in a glute dominant side plank. This means you're going to be able to use your glutes to help you. However, I want you to feel this in your core just as much as you feel in your glute. As we set this up, I've got my elbow underneath my shoulder, so I'm not shrugging my shoulder up. My shoulder blade is set down and away from my head. My hand points straight ahead. It's not fisted. We do not need to build extra tension here. Press your fingers down. We've got a straight line shoulder, hip to ankle. Now when I press up, I'm going to press my pelvis forward and engage my glute. The goal will be to hold for 30 seconds. So again, if you can't hold it that long, take breaks. Maybe you come up and you just hold it for a breath or 2. Totally fine. So we'll go for this and try to hold 30. Be mindful of what your body is doing. Break when you need it. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Up and hold. Now, what I'm feeling is that primarily obliques are working. I'm going to think about exhaling and really engaging through that transverse abdominis, low in my belly. My hand is relaxed, my face is relaxed. Yes, I'm getting a little bit of glute and that's helping me stay up, and that's a-okay. If you're feeling this in the shoulder, think about really lifting from the hip and down. Great. Other side. So set it up the exact same way. We've got fingers pointing straight ahead, straight line shoulder, hip to ankle. We come up in 3, 2, and 1. Now you may find that one side's stronger than the other. This can be particularly true if you're somebody that maybe played a racket sport and you're really used to swinging, or even if you're a new mom and you're used to holding your kiddo on one side. Really normal to have a little bit of asymmetry here, but focus on what you're feeling. Again, I don't want you to feel it in your shoulder, I want you to feel it here and here. Think about lifting here, get out of that arm, and to rest. Beautiful. Now we turn onto our tummies where we're going to initiate the forearm plank. When we do this, our forearms are parallel, okay? So we're not here and we're not squeezing. Really use your fingers to keep connection with the ground. My elbows are directly below my shoulders. And again, my arms are parallel, shoulder distance apart. I'm going to walk my legs back until I find that plank position on my toes. You can curl if you wanted, or you can leave your knees somewhat extended. Whatever is comfortable for you. Belly to spine, and we're holding here. Now, what I'd like from you is each exhale draws your low belly in a little bit more. Now, each inhale, you don't let that go. You maintain that. Again, I don't like you feeling this in your back. If you do, lift tiny little bit. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Great. Onto your back, please. Now, this is the last movement we're going to see today. This is the only dynamic movement we're going to see today. Remember last time we were alternating our leg marches and really keeping our pelvis still. Here's where things are going to change ever so slightly. You're going to get your leg up and hold that, and then all I want you to do is initiate the lifting of the other leg. Now, before you progress, I want you to feel like you're able to at least lift that foot up off of the ground without bulging your belly, without feeling it in your back, without allowing your back to move. Okay, so let's set this up. Take your big breath in. Exhale, pull belly to spine. Let's lift right leg. Arms up to the ceiling or on your hand, on your tummy to monitor the position of your belly. Take another breath in and exhale, belly pulls in. As you exhale, lift that leg up. Now, maybe you can't come that high. That's totally fine. I want you to feel like you're not arching through your low back or feeling it in your low back. That might mean that your lift is this small. Okay, let's start that again. Big breath in. Exhale, belly to spine. Hold that. Lift up and lower down. Let the belly go. We do it again. Exhale. Little lift. Lower. Let it go again. Exhale. Little lift and lower. Try to lower with control. Exhale. Pull it in. Little lift and down. Breath in. Belly in. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Your head and neck are relaxed. Breath in, exhale, 2 more. Make sure you're not holding your breath. And of course, as always, you need breaks, you take them. Lower that right leg down. Shake it out a little bit. And now, big breath in, exhale, left leg floats up. Now, hold that for a moment. Take your next breath in. And as you exhale, right foot floats off the ground just a little bit. And down. Keep that control as you lower. Breath in. Exhale, little lift. Great work. In and out. You can slow this down as much as you need. Everything is being done with a ton of control. Great, we've got 3 more here. Twice more, please. And 1 last time. Breath in. Exhale. And float it up and down. Beautiful. All right. Gone through that once. We're going to go through it again. Right where we started. All 4s. Toes are going to tuck. For some abs, but that's not where I want you. So you don't need to come high and round this way. But the spine stays neutral and you just float up a little bit. So I want you to feel it here, not here. Okay. Tuck those toes. Belly relaxes as you inhale. Exhale. Little lift. Come on down. Let it go. Down, let it go, exhale, down, 5 more please. Here's 4, remember your neck is neutral, so you're looking about 6 inches out in front of your hands. 3 more. Don't be afraid to make that breath out really loud. 1 more time. And down. Excellent. On one of your sides, and we'll do that side plank. Straight line, shoulder, hip to knee, up you come. Again, your pelvis comes forward slightly so that you can use your glute a little bit. Now your arm can reach up. You could even reach your arm around and kind of monitor what's going on. You should feel that your core is contracted on that bottom side. Holding this, please. You're here for another 10 seconds. Break when you need it. Great work. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. We're setting this up again, straight line, shoulder, hip, knee. Take a breath in, and you're coming up in 3, 2, and 1. So remember, pelvis comes forward slightly, so you get a little bit of glutes. I'm not rotating forward, I'm not rotating back, just nice, strong lift. Great work. Really lift from that bottom side of the body. You've got 15 seconds, and then we're back to a straight arm plank. Keeping contact with your finger pads in the ground can be really grounding and can actually make you feel more stable. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto your tummy, please. Once again, straight forearms. Walk your knees back until you can find your strong plank, and you can bend or extend your knees. You're really engaging that lower belly. Here we go. Each exhale gets you a little bit deeper. Make sure you're continuing to breathe. Set your shoulders down and away from your head. We're nearly there. Yes, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. On your back. You've already seen this, so we're going to do it again. All right. So arms up, or again, you can always have your hands on your pelvis or on your abdomen to kind of monitor what's going on, but they're not bracing down on the ground. All right. Pull your belly in as one leg floats up. Take your breath in. Exhale, other leg lifts just a little bit. Shh, don't let your belly bulge. And down. Inhale. Tiny lift. Does not need to be big. Exhale. I don't want you to feel any pain in your back at all. No pressure, no arching, nothing like that. This can be really challenging for some people. So make sure that you're modifying it as needed and working your way up. That may mean that the lift is super duper small. Maybe it lifts 1 inch. Maybe it's just an energetic lift up off of the floor, so the foot actually doesn't leap, but you initiate that movement. You have 1 more. Beautiful. Now let's switch those legs out. If you need to stretch it out, you may. Remember that we're not hollowing through our abdomen, so we're not flattening our back down to the ground, but the leg is elevated. Take your exhale and float that leg up. Breath in. Re-engage, exhale, lift. Slow lower. Now, for some people, this, like I said, is a little bit easier. I don't want you to feel it in your hip flexors. If you do, maybe the movement needs to be smaller. Take the tension out of your upper body and head. You're not racing through your neck. Great work. We've got 4 more. Last 3. 2 more. And 1 more time. Nicely done. All right. Now that you've made it through that, if you want to roll through it again, you most certainly may. And we did 10 lifts from all 4s. And we did 10 lifts of each leg with 1 leg elevated. 30-second holds of your side plank and forward plank, both on your knees. Now I would only want you to repeat that 1 or 2 more times, no more than that, and then come back to it in subsequent days. If all of those movements felt like a piece of cake to you, you're ready to progress to the next level, but I hope that you can really slow it down, really focus on feeling that in your deep transverse abdominis, particularly in your lower transverse abdominis, so closer to your pubic bone. And I will let you get to it. If you want to hit it again, do so, and I'll see you at level.